And I'm fastest over here today. Three things. One, very sorry I haven't uploaded in 2 weeks. This is, I've been doing stuff. Yeah, I also got sick. Second thing, this is actually not the video I had planned, but it happened on Saturday. This is going up on Monday, but this happened on Saturday. Another thing, I'm sorry you're gonna have to listen to my very sick voice for what is probably the next 20 minutes. I'm very sorry. Yeah. So if the audio cuts out, that's just me being sick, okay? Everything is fine. It's all fine. So I'm gonna give you some background for this. So today, I went to go do something, right? Well, not specifically me, but I was helping. So, we get there, right? And, woo, I'm glad I don't live here. Now, of course, Karen lives right across the street. And, yes. So, what had happened is that Karen lives across the street, obviously. And we know the person who owns the house. Yes, we do. They actually told us, asked us if we could come over there and do it, so, yeah. And we get over there, right? Karen, she's in her house. She's, like, I can see, when I pull up, I'm looking at the other houses just to see, like, you know what? What if this is a good place to live? And in the house, right across, I see someone peering out their window like, okay, I have my target in sight. They shall die today. Or something like that. Some bozo thing like that. And, well, of course, you know, she hasn't seen us, okay? This person does not know us. But we know the person who owns the house. So, we go into the, person opens the garage, we go in to get the hose. We come out. I'm coming out first because I had to put some thing in existence. And, you know, I'm looking down at, I'm just watching some YouTube, right? Some SCP explain, living Lego, yes. And I don't notice the fact that, Karen is sitting right directly in my path. I don't look up. I bump into her and I'm like, oh, hi, can I I stutter, okay, a lot, like I'm doing right now. That's like what it is. Can I help? Because I'm not expecting, you know, a 50-year-old woman with her arms crossed standing in front of me like, hey, you're under arrest, or something like that. You know, I'm not expecting that. And of course, I'm sick, right? So, apparently, the fact that I'm sick, while, yes, the whole COVID thing is going to kill everybody, or something, it's still existing. The fact, and I know this, because the lady who owns the house, when we first came in, said that she's really happy that, she can go outside, and the fact that everyone has their COVID vaccine. Like, she knows. Everyone knows. There's a, was it Facebook? I think it was Facebook. A Facebook page for the neighborhood. And they were doing this thing where, I don't know, it was something for whoever got their COVID shot last has to I don't know what it was exactly, but everyone got their COVID shot. Karen was obviously first, because she's Karen. She ate lucin today. And, well, even though she has her COVID shot, I don't. Yes, it's probably a surprise, but I don't. It's probably why I'm dying right now. Anywho, I look up. I'm like, I stutter. She can hear it in my voice that I'm sick. She, takes 10 steps back, grabs her shirt, and just puts it over, her entire face. And she's like, you have COVID. I don't remember exactly what she said because I didn't care. Because, when I saw her, I knew I was a Karen. I'm not going to pay attention to her. And, well, I honestly didn't know what to think at first. But then, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try to talk to her without being surprised at the fact that there is a Karen over here. I'm like, my dad's inside. Do you want to talk to him or something? And I'm like, you are breaking into this house. And I'm like, and at this point, I'm like, I ain't dealing with this. And I call my dad, right? He comes over here. He's like, he starts talking to Karen. I went into the house because, I was sick. I went upstairs because a lady who owned the house told me to get something from upstairs, right? And, I grab it. I look out the window, and I just see my dad and Karen arguing the life out of existence, right? And I can hear bits and pieces. I'm like, so I go downstairs, I open the door, and I can hear everything. So I'm like, so then my dad says, I know you're trying to look out for this neighborhood, but we may not own this house, but we know the person who owns it. And then Karen says, and then the lady who owns the house comes out, and then she's like, oh, it's fine, Karen, because she actually says her real name, but I ain't doing that. He's like, hey, Karen, I did hire these people to, power wash my house, which, by the way, was very dirty from the pollen. But she ain't having it, okay? She's like, it's not a good idea to hire someone without a license to power wash your house. Something hold up, let me Google this. Is there a power washing profession? Is there a power washing profession? Is there actually a profession? Okay, there is. Okay, well, now that I know, I can say something that I probably would have said, but, of course, I didn't, because I didn't know if there was actually a profession, but my dad said that, we don't have to be professionals in order to do it. I come out, I'm like, hey, I know you probably don't like us, but could you just please let us do our job, because I was helping. And then she has the audacity to tell me to go back inside because this is adult business. And I'm at that point that I'm finna blow something up, okay? Because no one, I'm not gonna let anyone that I don't know get away with telling me to go back inside because it's adult business without me screaming my lungs out. So, because she was a Karen and I kinda did want to make things worse so I could have enough for a video, I told her, you're not my mom. You can't tell me to go inside. I'm helping, so I'm technically working on this too. I may be a kid, but I can do stuff. And of course, it was this entire video is a very lucky experience. Because I did not actually think I would get a story on a power washing a house, but I can, and I did. And I will continue to tell that story. So, she gets mad. She's like, how dare you? That's not how you're supposed to talk to your elders. You don't even live around here. And then, my uncle, who's also there, he's just coming over trying to calm things down. None of us, and I mean me, my dad, and Karen, ain't having none of it because, we were all kind of having problems. So my dad's like, please don't add to the problem. And so, of course, he understands that, we were the ones that kind of started this. Not really, but if you add another person, you're just adding more fuel to the fire. And I guess he understood that because he left back to doing whatever he was. And of course, right, the lady who owns the house goes back inside, right? And then she starts giving me this whole lecture about you shouldn't be with people who are breaking into houses and blah, blah, blah. And I'm guessing that as she said that, she didn't notice my uncle coming from the backyard with a hose and a power washer, the little gun stick thingy. I guess she didn't see that because she's blind. I'm guessing she didn't. And then, I had two things to say, and I said them both. One, these are my parents. I can't do anything about it because they birthed me. And second thing I said was, also, we're not breaking into this house. We were hired to power wash it. I don't care if we're not professionals. My dad said so, right? He's trying to stop look was, but he could tell that I had that let me handle this, you do your job type look, because at this point, it was just slowing us down, right? And maybe I would have slowed it down just a bit, but also could have helped. But, grown adults are taller and can reach higher places on the house than I can. So, I take that as an advantage. And I deal with Karen. Yeah. So, it's just me and her, right? And she gives me, I think, 2 different 5-minute lectures. It was very annoying. One was something about that I shouldn't be doing bad things or something like that. Something about I shouldn't be growing up like this, like with these influences in my life. Let me be honest. I have had multiple influences of multiple different people in my life, and you're telling me, someone who isn't even in my family, who can influence me? That's what crossed in my mind at the moment, but I didn't say that. What I told her exactly was, these people are my family. I don't know what you want me to do. And then she pulls the ultimate Karen. Well, it's probably all those video games that you're playing. Okay. Karen? I know. First thing about the video games I'm playing. And I was gonna say, guys, look, I know I'm a gamer, right? But, okay, one, she doesn't know the type of games I play. And two, you pulling the ultimate Karen card isn't gonna make me listen to you. So, anyway, I'm gonna just be mad again at Karen, and she starts rambling on about something, and I phase out, okay? And, when I phased out, it's kind of like, I wasn't paying attention to her, but I could hear a little bit. She was saying something about, actually, I can't remember. I probably didn't pay attention. And then, she screams in my ear because she notices I'm not paying attention, right? And, well, it was loud. It was very loud. Brought me back to existence. But, she wasn't done. She really wasn't done. So, she called the cops, right? Because she apparently asked, are you breaking into this house? Because she noticed I wasn't paying attention, right? Since I didn't answer, because my eyes were just like moving around as I was phased out. I was paying attention to anything else except Karen. And when she said that, I guess I did it more than I was. So she thought he doesn't want to answer because he is apparently in Karen logic. So, they prove that that lady owns the house. They get her to calm down. Since obviously we've been here for the past, I think, 20 minutes. Yeah, I think for the past, 20 minutes. And we haven't stolen anything. I was the only one talking to her. And when we left, and I could see it, she watched us leave with nothing. And we're good. Hold on. What? Okay. Sorry, guys. Let's get my tea. I'm sick, and I'm drinking some tea. Hopefully it'll make me feel better. God, that's hot. Crap. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this.